Hello, guys. We'll be starting soon. We will be starting soon. Okay, guys, we are live, and I am here now. I was quite away. So, welcome to today's Crypto Capital Show. Welcome, everyone. This is our 13th episode, and we'll be talking on the simplest crypto strategy for 2024. So, this is Christmas Eve, right? This is 24th. And definitely, we're going to have tomorrow is Christmas. So, welcome everybody and Merry Christmas in advance. So, let's get straight to what we are dealing with for today and see how we can wrap up within the next over the next hour and see how what is being taught. Okay, my mic is disconnected. Okay. Is how we can utilize what is being taught for benefits, maximum benefits, and for ourselves to have a better life and better progress as we move into 2024 and turn out to become super profitable over time. So, the first thing we're talking about is we're in a period whereby a lot of people are making so much gains, so much money is being made this period. People are making incredible amount of money this period. People are making some persons are making 1,000%, some are making 20,000%, some are making $1 million, some are making six figures, name it, all over. You see so many testimonies all over Twitter X and a lot of that with authentic proofs, both within the house of wealth, in the private platforms, the private groups, even generally in cryptos regards. And anybody who is not making money this season, this period, it's likely the person is on the sidelines and the person doesn't know what he or she is doing. Or or most likely I would really say the person is not really serious about making money. I know we are in the festive season, but how how do you celebrate the festive season when you're not making progress, when you're not making, when you don't have what you need to make the most out of the season? And crypto has been giving that us. That's why, like, we're in the era where there's a lot of shift coins, a lot of meme coins. People are making a whole lot of money in the past couple of days, weeks. In fact, one of my guys made about $2 million on just injective alone. On injective alone, is that time of the year? Is that season? Is that period we are in? And I don't think anybody should be sleeping around this period. I don't think anybody should be joking around this period. There's so many Christmases to celebrate, and you can make so much money such that you celebrate all the Christmases in your life. Now, this is the season. We are in that season. And one of the good things about meme coins and shit coins is, remember one thing I said earlier on in the previous sessions we are having. I said that when we start moving into the bullish narrative, um 80% to 90% of the markets will be driven by uh speculative analogies. This is what is going to be driving the market in the season we are entering. I said this way earlier on. In the bear market, there's more like a 60-40 thing, whereby a certain percentage is driven by speculation, the last percentage is driven by fundamentals. But the area we are in, 80 to 90%, in fact 90% of the market movements is going to be driven by pure speculation, and just 10% is going to be based on fundamentals. This means that people who are always tuned to want to ask too many questions and always want to see how they can analyze everything in a fundamental statics based on utilities and what a project, the kind of value a project brings, will be the ones who make the smallest amount of money this period. But those who understand the game of speculation narratives will be on the winning side, and that is what drives asset classes like meme coins. Is what drives them crazily, is what drives them immensely. And that is the era we are in. Meme coins, shit coins, they are all driven by speculation. Is on the late It's later on along the chain whereby you begin to see them get utilities and all that being added, but it's not driven by speculation. And now, but the truth is, despite the fact that so many persons are making money, so many persons are also losing money. So many persons are losing money because I think I posted something on my Facebook some days. I also posted it on Twitter some days ago that as of 2 days ago, over 6,000 tokens were created on Solana chain alone in one single day. And about 80 to 90% of those 6,000 tokens that were created on that day were all rugs. And the numbers increase every day. There are so many coins now. That is just on Solana chain. Now imagine how many thousand tokens are being created in so many chains right now. I believe probably by the end of this bull run that we are in, we are going to be seeing maybe up to 4 million total, 4 million cryptocurrencies in the market, if not 5 million, because currently right now we have over 2 million. So we might double or triple that number to like 5 million cryptocurrencies or 6 million. This means that 90% of what is going on is going to cause people to lose money, and only 10% is going to make people win. The question is, how can you be among those who will be winning and not those who are going to be losing? Because so many persons are trying to make the gains that they are seeing people saying they are making. People who are professing that they are making gains. You want to make that gains. How can you be on that winning side and not the losing side? What strategy is going to be the best for you? Now, we know meme coins has given the biggest, craziest amount of gains ever in crypto in the markets within a short period of time, and there will not be any difference. In fact, this year also proved it very well that there's no difference. It's still going to be same in the period we are in. However, not everybody will make the most out of this movement, out of this trend, out of this narrative, out of what is happening. Not everybody will be able to make the most, because people are just trying to doing a lot of trial and error, and they're getting their hands bound so much, and they're losing a lot of money, a whole lot of money. I'm moving into the first quarter of next year. there's a greater chance that we're going to have a major retracement in the first quarter of next year. And maybe the retracement we're going to have might most likely take Bitcoin to as low as 20K, 25K, around that range. That happens most likely maybe before the Bitcoin halving. And we definitely, BTC has to visit that range of 24K to 20K. And when it visits it, it picks up and continues maybe higher highs and all that, another uptrend and whatnot, prior to the halving or after the halving. But now this is what is important. When that is going to happen, there's going to be a switch of attention, a switch of focus from cryptos that are only engineered based on only engineered on meme coins, shit coins, to utility based. So right now you might not be seeing a lot of utility based tokens are not receiving enough liquidity flow, enough traction. It is normal. But in the first quarter of next year, as we begin to enter January, you will see a lot of liquidity plays receiving much flow and much liquidity flow and much movement and price action in the market. It is normal. But like we always say, follow where the money is per time and make money in that period while you scale to the next thing. So, what is the best strategy and simplest strategy right now? You can leverage and become super, super rich and super profitable. See, in this space, you don't need all the coins. You don't need all the coins in the market. You just need to get one thing right. And one good trade you get right can set you up for life. And if you now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good trades alone, can change your life forever. Forever. Now, what do I mean? What is the strategy? What is the strategy I am referring to or I am talking about right now? Now, in every blockchain, as we are seeing, there's a thriving meme coin. And once a meme coin comes out and poises to be that thriving meme coin for that blockchain, there can never be that meme coin again. An example: the most thriving meme coin on the Ethereum blockchain, as we know it, is Shiba Inu. Yes, Shiba Inu. And best believe it, there will never be another Shiba Inu. I know there are a lot of coins that are coming to try to compete with Shiba Inu, but there will never be another Shiba Inu that will give the kind of gains Shiba Inu give. There will never be. That is the hard fact, and that is hard to. You need to come to that reality and stop drinking yourself or drowning yourself in hopium. There will never be another Shiba Inu. So it is important to know that fact. Now, and as far as Ethereum is concerned, a lot of coins are giving people a lot of gains. Like we had PEP coming this year, and so many persons made money from PEP. But regardless of that, the kind of gains that Shiba Inu has produced and has cemented itself to be that meme number one in the Ethereum ecosystem, another token cannot replace it again. This is how memes work. And it is normal that how high the highest points a meme can go is 10% of the total value of the preceding chain. A meme coin can go as far as attracting 10% of the total value of a preceding chain. In the rarest of situations, you are going to see it get to 1/3. That is the rarest of situations. It only happens 1 out of a million meme coins. But 90% of meme coins that turns out to be super successful for a chain can only capture 10%. So this means that if a particular blockchain is $10 billion in market capitalization, and there's a coin that is becoming so big there, it cannot go above 10%. It's repeated. Like we always say, history repeats itself. Life is a simulation. The same thing on the chart, the same thing in the market. What was is and what is will be. Now, let's use Bonk as a case study. Bonk has done so well, and it went to about 1.6 to 1.7 to almost 2 billion market cap, because between capitalization between the past few weeks of it raising, and that is on Solana. And when you check the time of Solana's blockchain, how high it was at the time when Bonk was moving incredibly, Solana's blockchain value was hovering around 16 billion to 20 billion. And the Solana just keep on increasing to where it is now, around 40 billion market capitalization. But as of the time when Bonk was thriving, it was hovering around that range of 16 to like 20 billion. And now that's the same pattern that works for what I'm referring to now. Other meme coins. So we have Bonk of Solana. And so many coins have been rising in Solana chain, and people will be making a lot of money, but none, there will not be another bank. So we look at other chains, for example. How do we spot this? How do you relate to this? Let's look at we have a, let's use Kokinu, for example, that people have been talking about a lot. Kokinu on Avax has been doing so well. And let me share the screen. Merry Xmas, guys. I'm seeing your comments. Merry Xmas. I'm seeing the comments. So let's look at Kokinu. Kokinu is currently around 196 million. So let's say it's 200 million. Just say it's 200 million. And it's on Avax. It's like the number one token on the Avax chain right now. Mem token on the Avax chain right now. And it's maintained that position already. So you ask yourself, how high can this particular coin go? You go to Avax chain. Avax chain is just about 17, let's say 18 billion total capitalization. It means that the highest point you can see Kokinu get to is 1.8 billion. So if Avax gets bigger, then it can get bigger. But if Avax remains in this same, that is how high it can go, which is going to be somewhere around an 8x from where it is to like a 10x from where it is. And we're saying 1/3. If we're talking about 1/3, then we're talking about somewhere around 4 billion. Total market capitalization is definitely what you can see in the definitely what you can see. It is just how it is. Don't run in hopium. The how high it goes depends on how high the chain will go. Because one thing about meme coins is that meme coins is a way of attracting a lot of retail funds, a lot of flow into the markets. A lot of flow comes into the market from meme coins. A lot of liquidity flow comes into the market from meme coin. A lot of traction from retail funding. Even certain institutional funds try to come into the market through meme manipulation as well. Through meme manipulation, because it's one of the easiest way to onboard retail, to onboard folks into the ecosystem, just like Shiba Inu did through 2021 bull run. And a lot of meme coins right now will be onboarding people as well into the crypto space, the Web3 space. We definitely see it. So you don't need to drink yourself in so much hopium and possibilities. So anytime you see someone who is going to be talking about anytime you see somebody who is going to be talking about telling you this token is going to go this, you just know how high. Now let me use one of the tokens I called. I shared this earlier on I don't know if it's on CoinGecko right now, but now I shared this on, okay, let's use Ninja for example. So this is Ninja on ING. Ninja points to be like the number one token on ING chain, the number one meme token on ING chain. And we spotted Ninja around 500k market cap. It rose to about 40 to about 50 million market cap. And at 5 million market cap, that was a 10x. So at the height of Ninja, we've already done 100x already, 100x from when we spotted it. Even if you got in at 2 million, when I also shared it again, you should have made nothing less than 25x with how high Ninja got to, or Ninja went, with how high it went or how high it got to. It's possible you should have made that amount of money. But now the question is, how high do I think it can still possibly go? It's the same thing based on this narrative. Now, I don't need to buy all the tokens on ING. I don't need to buy all the memes on ING. And if for any reason I decide to dabble around any other meme coins on ING, what I do is see it as a short-term opportunity to just make some more liquidity flow and throw that money and throw that funds into throw the money and throw the funds into the main platform, which is the main meme token there, which is Ninja. So let me use this as an example now. Let's look at ING for example. ING is one of the hottest chain, and it's still being hot. It's about 3.5 billion market cap. 3.5 billion market cap. So if you look at the thesis of what I teach or what I'm telling you guys, this means that Ninja can still get to 300 million market cap. That is how high it can get to. So if that's just facts. That's facts. That's just the truth. Nothing else but than the truth on this, on how big or how high this can go. So this means that even from the level it is, it can still do about a 10x to a 15x entering next year, entering 2024. Now, but what if ING continues going higher? And let's say ING itself gets to somewhere around, does like a 10x from here. So ING gets like 30 billion. Then that means that Ninja can still get to like 2 billion and 3 billion. That means another 100x from where it is. And that's going to be like, that would be like 5,000x from when I spotted it. And that would be 500,000%. That's insane. Now, this is how you play meme. So someone else can come into ING ecosystem and you dabble around so many of the coins and lose so much of your money. And me, I come into the ecosystem and focus on just in one, which is Ninja, for example. And then if I make money trading any other memes on that ecosystem, I just buy more Ninja. I just buy more Ninja. I just buy more Ninja. And then as it picks up, I make the most money than you who have lost money because I was not gambling with my money. Or let's say I decide to do it on Avax. I just buy only Cock Inu, and then when it goes up, I'm making money over time. And if for any reason I decide to take any play in the Avax ecosystem and I make money on it, I top it on the main meme, which is Cock Inu, and just allow it right. Because in memes, you need to understand that the number one meme in the chain is your safe haven. Anything could still go wrong, which is quite right. But you need to come to that point of knowing that, okay, this meme has been able to cement this position. And now a lot of chains are having their like a major meme that is striving and is speaking to be like that number one meme in that chain. And it's there's a battle going on. Let me use that word. There's a fight, there's a traction happening across chains right now to have one leading meme. One leading meme. And once you get that one leading meme that you are certain that the ecosystem is supporting it, you're good to go. It's just like Ninja that is having even the ING Foundation supporting it, which is very visible, and you see it online as well. You see them talking up, you see them quoting some tweets even from the Ninja, and the same thing you see on Cockino, the same thing. It's just like when you have Elon Musk talking about Doge and all that, you just see signs and all that. It is just the same thing. It is visible to the eyes and anybody who have eyes to see and clear. This is the simplest way you can get rich trading memes into this season we are in. The simplest way without having to lose your money trying to buy all the meme coins that is being posted on a daily basis. You double down on one major one and you're good to go. And if maybe you try to play around, which is fine, you can still increase. It's the same thing. It's just like what it's the same thing I teach in the Bull Run group. For example, in the Bull Run group, we have a list of about 7 different chains and the leading meme for each of those chains. From research and all that put together, I gave to those who are in the Bull Run group. And despite the calls which we call from time to time, we're making money from them. I always advise this profit being made, turn it over into this particular meme because this is what we are holding for the Bull Run. This is what we are holding for the Bull Run, and let's stop losing money. One of the plays I shared in the Bull Run group today did about 2.5x. That's about 150% when it was shared. And I sold out that and I threw it into the main base Another one I shared yesterday did about 1,000%. Was it yesterday? About 2 days ago. Did about 1,800%, 1,800%, and 18x I made. A huge amount of money I made from it. Almost six figures. What happened? I took I sold out a good portion of it for my physical stuffs and my physical businesses and all that. Then the other quantity I left in crypto, I threw it into one of these major holds. One of these major holds. This is why, if you're not in the bull run group, you want to make sure you plug into the bull run group, you join the bull run group, and capitalize on the informations, the teachings I'm giving them, the trainings I'm giving, which is exclusive, as well as the calls to make gains over time while you're stacking up for the bull run. Because see, the bull run, we are saying bull run is here already. We are already in it. We are already in it. Whether there's going to be a dip in BTC or not, one thing is certain: we are already in the bull run. Even if the dip that is going to come, even if it takes a month or 2 months or 3 months, the worst state of crypto has passed. Whatever dip is going to come does not defeat the fact that we are already in that bull run phase, even if there's going to be a dip in the next year. So the next 24 months is what you have to change your life forever. If you miss these 24 months, you will have even your own children to explain to. You don't have time to be joking around. This 24 months is the opportunity you have to make the most. I record a particular group I paid for to join some months ago. I haven't been paying much attention because I like paying a lot for information. I like paying and plugging into information. And I paid for this information. It's still crypto and all that also. And I haven't really been benefiting anything from the group because I have not been paying attention. But the owner of the group has been giving quality informations. But I have not been paying attention. That is why I have not been benefiting anything, because people most times is very quick to blame people who are group owners and mentors and all that based on without knowing how to take responsibility. Because it's just like a classroom. In a classroom, there are people who are winning and there are people who are losing. What's the difference between those who are winning and those who are losing? The difference is just those who are serious and those who are not serious. There are those who will take first position, second position, third position, and those who will take last position. So the question is you telling yourself that you do not want to be last, you don't want to be, you want to be forward. Now I decided to pay attention because the bull run is here. I decided to pay attention to every group I have paid for. And once I intended on paying more, I make sure I paid for them. Because as informations are coming so fast, no matter how vast I am, no matter how connected I am, I will not be able to catch everything. But if I pay and I'm connected to as many platforms as possible, I can see almost everything. So I wouldn't miss out on any opportunity. And that is the season we are in. You don't wait till when the bull run has become intense. You now start to pay for information. That is the worst time to pay for information because it's already climaxing. We are already in the bull run. And some people are talking about bull run. And you ask them, how many persons actually have a portfolio for the bull run already? How many of you actually have a portfolio for the bull run? And you discover that they don't. Majority don't even have a portfolio that they have kept that, okay, this amount of money, even if it's 200. Some don't even have a $200 portfolio for the bull run, which is sad. So you should know how ready you should be. This is how you capitalize. This is how you capitalize in the season we are in. In the season you are in. Now I've given you the edge. The safest way you can play memes, the safest way you can play these shit coins, and you cut down your losses rates and increase your chances of winning and your chances of succeeding and scaling. Most times, the major memes might do a bit along the way, but you know that, okay, this is certain, and then this is going to be a safe one. It's just like buying what we used to do in 2021 bull run, whereby some of us, when we made the money from other coins, we threw it back into Ethereum and Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin and Ethereum was peaking, we now sold it back. Now we have a different style, and as the market is increasing, the crypto space is broadening. The opportunities are broadening. That's the same way the opportunity for you to scale infinitely is more easier, at the same time harder in that it's becoming too much information. I said something yesterday on my WhatsApp status that in my 8 years of doing crypto, I've never breached the different chains like I did this within the past 2 months. It's been crazy trying to navigate this chain, different, all the chains that exist, just to make sure we don't miss money or miss out opportunities in them. That is why is the era we are in. That's how you capitalize on this. So let me go to. So let's talk a bit about giveaway that I have planned. So first of all, uh, the trading challenge which we started in the House of Wealth Trading Network, which is the Bible Trading Network, ended on the 23rd, which is yesterday, and we've had incredible results so far. An incredible result so far, which was recorded, and I think I let me see if I can share that part of the screen. So this is the network. So if you look here, this is a summary of the trades I personally shared. So throughout the trading challenge, we started on the third, from the 3rd of December to the 23rd, I gave out 35 trades. And having 35 trades, we had just 4 stop loss. 5 trades were either cancelled or get or break events. And then we had 26 wins. And some of these 26 wins, some were 1 to 4 RR, some were 1 to 5, some were 1 to 3, some were 1 to 7 RR. So the RR ratio was exceedingly so much. And we have a lot of people who have made money, have made gains. I know something I tell people. I said, if you are in the House of Wealth Trading Network and you are not progressing and making money, there is no trading community you are going to ever be in that you will make money. It means you're done because of the level of accuracy, instructions that have been dropped, videos that have been dropped. There is no reason why anybody should be in here and not make money at all. Anybody who is serious about their life and destiny will be making money. You know, we have a lot of people who are so unserious and so ready to give excuses. Many of us right now did not have the opportunity I'm giving to everybody right now. Many of us, like myself, I never had this opportunity. I never had this chance. If I had it, I know how rich I would have become by now. Like I always say, you should learn to utilize the opportunity of a lifetime in the lifetime of that opportunity. Of that opportunity. So one thing we're gonna be doing is moving forward. I'm going to, apart from the giveaway that we announced about the YouTube, which we have 5 winners, and I'm going to call those winners now. Apart from that, moving forward in the I've been trading. I started with a $50 account just because of people who be like they need a big amount of money to make money from. They need a big amount of money so they can make money from um they can make money from the calls. I just wanted to prove to them that in trading, money capital is not the problem. Knowledge is. Ability to calm yourself down and follow the rules is. If you can follow the rules right, you will end up growing your account. Worst case scenario, at least your account should get to 100% at the end of the month. Worst case scenario. And that is more than enough than any bank can ever give to you at ease. And looking at the style of trades I've been dropping are swing trade, the trade that will not even, you don't need to be monitoring every minute and every second because I'm a busy person. I drop this trade and maybe for 1 2 couple of days I'm going to be holding them and riding them along the way and along the line. Very easy for even somebody who is busy. Now, looking at this, looking forward, I've been able to take the account to like about $300 or so. That's like 6x, right? From $50 about $300, 6x. And I'm seeing some trades. So moving forward, my main initial wish is that I definitely want to see the accounts touch $50,000 next year. So that means personally, I'm still going to be trading on it till it gets to that peak. But before it gets to that peak, I'm already making so much money on the account. So I want to be giving away a portion of the profits. So every week, I'm doing a giveaway of a portion of the profits. Starting from this week, we are entering because we're entering this week. We're entering what is the last week of the year, right? So we are beginning the new year. We're beginning the new year. And it's going to go to our BTN story series, happens once in every 2 months. Once in every 2 months. So let me share this. So our BTN is once in every 2 months, where we celebrate our progress in the House of Word in our Bible Trading Network from when we launched 6 months ago. Every 2 months, we celebrate our progress. We celebrate how you have been blessed, you have been impacted by the network, by the trades that are being shared, the knowledge being shared, the trainings, and every information that is being dropped, how it has impacted you. How so it is a day of we sharing and telling our stories. And those of you who've been in the Bible Trading Network long enough, you already know what is done on this day, where every one of us makes a post with the hashtag of my BTN story. So when this comes, which is going to be on the 31st of this year, we are going to be having that from the 30th to the 31st. So I'm going to still drop the information again in the network platform. But pending that, pending when I'm going to drop that, we are going to, it's going to happen. I'm going to drop the information again. And the first giveaway I'm going to do from the trading profit will be to those who are engaging, who engage on the BTM story day. I'll just pick from those engaging in the BTM story day and see those that are worth rewarding, and they'll be the ones getting the first share of that giveaway that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing. And also, I'm going to be announcing a special opportunity for 2024 in the Bible Trading Network. So we'll have an in-house stream that is not going to be public. It's not going to be on. It's not going to be within the Bible Trading Network group on Telegram. We're going to have an in-house, and I'm going to announce what I have in plan for 2024 for the network. And anybody who is going to be present and take advantage of what I'm going to announce is is just like if somebody had a 10% chance of being a millionaire within a short time, you're giving that person a 90% chance. That's what I'm going to be announcing. And anybody who leverages it should, within the first quarter of next year, you should be on six figures, except you're on serious. You accept you're on serious. And I'll be announcing it within this week as we evolve towards the BTN story day, BTN story day, towards the end of the week and all that or so. So probably by the weekend, as I'm announcing that, I'm going to be on an in-house live stream. So you want to anticipate that, you want to expect that, you want to anticipate that. So also for the winners of what's it called? The winners of my team sent me 5%. I don't know how I'm gonna do this now. Okay, I can copy it. I have 5 names here, so let me send it to Telegram. So once I click it, it's gonna pop up. Just hold on. So the first name I have here is somebody called Victor Cassandro. Victor Cassandro is the first name I have here. But I think according to what they're saying here, the person posted his on the comments. So, but the other 4 persons, a link was sent. So probably what my team is going to do is that they are going to probably write out the names and do a design for it. Then someone called Washington Junior. Let me see if I can share the screen so people can see that. So these are like this for the YouTube giveaway that we're trying to do. So this person is Washington Junior. Washington Junior. This is the person. This was the second name that was given. Victor Cassandro was the first. Washington Junior is the second name that was given. Then the third name is on Twitter. somebody by the name Umaru Ojonugwa. So this is the person here, Umaru Ojonugwa, right? Umaru Ojonugwa. And then the fourth person is someone with the tag of Defi Loverman. Defi Loverman. Defi Loverman. So this is the person. Defi Loverman. So I'm trying to share the screen so you'll be sure of the people here. And the fifth person here is Abdul Lavexi. Abdul Lavexi. So this person is called Abdul Lavexi. So these names were picked by my team. About 4 to 5 in total persons were picked. And these are the 5 winners for the YouTube threads and all that. Then there's someone that his name was also mentioned, not because he won on this, because I don't even know if he did this thread stuff, but because my team stated that he's been one of the best engaged. He engages a lot on our content in the House of Wealth on Twitter and on Facebook. So he has been a top fan in engagement. And his name is I think his name is Kewu Bashit. So Kewu Bashit. So not because he is among the top 5 winners, but because he's a top engager. So if this person is out there, you reach out to the management of the House of Royal team, and I'm going to credit you a special giveaway just for you, this Kelly Bashit, because he's been engaging and it's a tough on engagement. So I'm just going to do a giveaway for you. So I'm doing Christmas for you, Kelly Bashit. Your name was mentioned because this is giveaways for 5 persons, and you're not here, but because you've been a top engager in the House of Word content on Twitter and Facebook, my team recommended I also do a giveaway for you as well. So cheers and congrats to the 5 top winners. I know that. And the next set of giveaway that is going to be done is going to be on the BTN story day that's going to evolving to that. And also, besides that, besides that, the referral contest is coming to an end. We are going to be going through the number 1 person who is actually supposed to be like the number 5 to number 3, but we didn't get as much internal result as we should. There have a lot of people who are trying to do a lot of fake method. So we're going to give the number 1 person who has the biggest referees over the course of the next 2 months, which we started. So I think we did for November and December. So the person who had the biggest referees between November and December will also be picked and rewarded as well. So we have a lot of giveaways now. One giveaway is this people, the 5 people for the YouTube stuff, and Kewu Bashit. So that's 6 persons. And then we have a giveaway coming up that's going to be on the BTN story day for the activities. That's 3, right? And the 4th giveaway we're going to be doing is going to be for the number 1 person who has been much more active in the referrals context so far within the past 2 months. When I get the data this week, I know that it's going to be announced, and what will be rewarded to the person will be announced as well. So somebody's asking me, is it the last live session of the year? Yes, the year is already over now, so this is going to be the last live session. Any other session is going to be like an inward session within those in the private group or private platform. Like I said, I want to hold something with those in the trading network. In the trading network. So then there's spot and futures trading strategy opportunities. Spot and futures trading strategy opportunities. The truth is, for me to start dealing on this now, it will take a lot of time. And what I'm going to do is, as next year, probably most likely in our next session, I'm going to deal on this. In the next episode of Crypto Capital Show, we're going to delve on spot and futures trading strategy opportunities, because for me to break this down, it's going to take a longer period of time. And this is Christmas Eve. People want to, or this is it Watch Night Eve, whatever it's called, a night to the next Christmas or so. So I don't want to spend much time, and we will do this on our next episode of the Crypto Capital Show, which is going to take place next year. Next year, but prior to then, I'm most likely going to be putting out content. We're putting out content on the YouTube channel. So it won't be like a live stream whereby you're going to come and connect what I'm teaching. I might record a content and my team works on it and upload it so you guys can still watch. So content will still be coming and you can still be receiving and seeing it. In fact, in the new year 2024, I might really have time for lesser. I might have lesser time for live streams, but content will still be coming as it should, as well. Should as well. Utilize what I've taught. Utilize the strategies I've given today. See how you can apply it. There are a lot of people here who are utilizing what I'm sharing, not even just for themselves, but to teach their students as well. And they are seeing incredible results in their academies, which I am very happy as well. But you can be in a place where others are making progress. You are joking. You don't want to be that one that is joking. You want to be the one that knows what he or she is doing and make the most out of it. Make the most out of it in this season, in this time we are in. You want to be that one. You want to be that one that's going to be wise and not be foolish. And not be foolish. Not be foolish. For those of you who want to plug into the Bull Run group and need me to give you a helping hand, need me to give you a special discount, is Christmas season, is an Xmas season, reach out to me on DM and tell me what you want me to do. And if I will or I can, I'm going to do that for you and give you a discount for those who want to really get in and have been disturbing me for a gift. And so I'm going to do that for you tonight and tomorrow, give you a preferred discount because this is the season. Just for tonight and tomorrow, for those who want to plug into the Bull Run group and all that as well. Like I said, so much information has been given, even in the airdrop platform. Don't joke this season. Airdrop information that is being dropped in the airdrop platform, utilize them. Calls that are being dropped for in the future trading platform, utilize them. In the some people, I think I thought at that time that there's someone who the calls I drop, he doesn't even use it for futures. He only trades on sports and is making so much money. Don't be the kind of person that you're only waiting to see testimonies, which are coming, and testimonies are coming. I see a lot of testimonies that I have not even posted. People who are sending me in my DMs every single day. Don't be the one who will only be reading people's testimony. Be the one who will be giving testimonies. Be the one who that thing that you're seeing and you're reading and makes you feel like, is this really real or is it fake or is it Photoshop? Will also be you. And then you will know that it is real for yourself. Real for yourself. I don't I don't know what to say. This is Christmas. This is Christmas. I wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And I wish us the best of the season. I wish that before this time next year, everybody who is present of this call, the 818 persons who is connected across Twitter.tv, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter X, if cumulatively we have about 829% connected across these 4 platforms. Now, I'm wishing every single person here to become at least a multi-millionaire, at least within the next 1 year. By this time next year, your report card on our live stream session should be that when you started watching and learning from Shifu, you were making just 4 figures and now you're making 5 figures, or you're making 5 figures and now you're making 6 figures, or you're making 5 figures and now you're making 7, 8 figures. That should be your report card of how rich and successful you have become. That is what matters. You can do it, and I know you will do it. Nothing is stopping you, and nothing will stop you. So moving forward, cheers and happy new year in advance as well. Bye for now, everyone, and have a wonderful pre-Christmas night.